Hey, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Here to talk about the. Okay, never mind. We got to do one more because I didn't say my name. You got to say your name. I don't know why. Everybody knows who they're watching, right? But professionals, they say their names. So, all right, ready? Ready? Yo, Barack Obama did say all the time. That's true. That's gonna be my next response. Hey, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? NShadow here. Here to talk about why Duel needs 4 bans. If you hadn't seen my tweet to Ajax that kind of blew up, it's my biggest tweet ever, by the way. So big. It's like 1,600 likes and shit. It's just became pretty much. I became e-famous over one night. It was amazing. So props to you guys. But nah, it was awesome to see the Duel community show up in full, and actually like everyone was liking the shit to show Ajax that we all were really eager to get more bans in this game mode. Our game mode has been plagued with the same top 10 gods ish, same around that number, just dominating the fields throughout the past. I mean, throughout the entire, pretty much. I wasn't here for season 1, so like I can't speak for season 1. But even since season 2, when I started in Duel, so I mean, it's been quite a long time, if not the entire uh, history of Duel. And there's very little Hi-Res can do to change that. The reason for that is because, let's be real. This is not the breadwinner of Smite. This is the bastard child of Smite. It is not something that Hi-Res is going to throw money or time into, right? And time is money because they have other more pressing things that they can be doing to balance their game, right? I am actually surprised that the game mode is still around for this long, first of all, because I don't know how big the player base is for it, but I imagine it can't be as strong as the others because my queues are 13 minutes regularly. Although People's Conquest queues are also like 13 minutes, so. But I do know that it's definitely not one of the most popular game modes. And I can't understand even why they kept it around as a ranked game mode this long. But, I'm very obviously glad that they have because I love this game mode. As much as I hate it sometimes, you guys know I hate it sometimes. Although this split, I've been hating it a lot less. I do have to say, I have a lot more enthusiasm for it, and I'm eager to get out there and actually, do some shit this season, and hope you are too. We're gonna go places, you and me, guys. But yeah, I think Hi-Res, it's actually been hype that they've actually kept the game mode. So as much as people rail on them, there's not much they can do to balance it directly. They've made minimal changes to the map. Minimal changes like Bull Demon features and things, but overall, the more that they do, they still don't get great results, right? Nothing that they've done has ever been able to really shift the entire game mode and its direction. So you got to understand that. What they can do is very minimal changes, right? Like we got to propose like just small ass shit, right? If you come up to them, you say like the Titan should be out on one of the pirate ships and we should have to sail out to him to attack him, and the enemy can see it coming because now we won't have any backdoor potential because he's flying out in the sky and I can see him, and there's now a harder time to get to your own Titan to defend it because I'm coming from my own base. This is actually an amazing idea, by the way, the more that it comes into fruition. But yeah, like we can't do that shit because they're not gonna do that. They're not willing to, right? So you gotta just we gotta look for things that are actually accessible, and Duel bans are accessible, right? They don't have more bans than 3 in any other game mode, so it's something that you gotta kind of get over that kind of hurdle and prove that our game mode needs it more than any other, right? And we certainly do. I mean, it's a 1v1 game mode in a MOBA that has about 90 gods in it right now. That is absurd. There's no way that you can possibly ban out all of the OP gods that come through because the gods aren't balanced towards the specific game modes other than Conquest, right? So they're going to come through and, you can get an AMC one day, or you'll get I'm trying to look for a bad god. Oh, there's so many good gods here. Or you'll get a Bacchus, who, for a Guardian is pretty good, but, when most Guardians come in, what's coming, right? But for each ADC that comes into the fray, and each potential mage even, that you might be, and some assassins, you might be getting something ridiculously OP, and then that's one more ban that you have to ban, and then it frees up another potential motherfucker like an AMC or an On Her who just got buffed like crazy. So give us a bit more and we can do more with it. The 4-ban tournament that I just ran went incredibly well. We had a lot of variety in the picks. Gods that did go through, things that were still a problem, Frostbounds on Hunters, when Uller would get through, but he's just such a monster. You know, whether there's 3 bans or 4 bans, a lot of times you can't take out Uller, and he, you know, he will be super dominant, but he's more beatable than gods like AMC or, in my opinion, Kronos or who else? Kali or Hebo. So, like, the more, you know, if we don't need to, because like ideally the more bans we have the better, and I know a lot, it's like slippery slope because a lot of people want to be able to play their gods, but you guys gotta suck it up. If you're an AMC main in Duel, you gotta suck it up. If 4 bans hurts you, let the rest of the game mode grow, because people want to be able to play this and actually have fun and enjoy shit. Polar Bear Mike started playing this game mode, and he saw it firsthand. Like, he was enjoying the shit out of himself just playing like warriors and stuff, and was just having such a fun time. Then you run into like 7 AMCs in a row, and it's just like, oh my god, it's awful. And then you ban AMC, and then you run into Hebos, or you run into Freyas, or, you know, and the list goes on. But the list mostly goes on up to like a 10 god range. So if we can get 4 bans each, we get solid 8 of those gods out of there, or at least just get your own 4 most uncomfortable OP matchups, because some of us can handle certain, you know, top gods better than others. I like fighting On Her, so I never ban On Her. Like, he's OP as shit, but I like fighting him, so I usually won't ban him. Freya too, actually. She's disgustingly OP, but I usually don't ban her because, like, I actually like fighting her when I'm on like a high tier. So I think, and I'm glad that a lot of you felt the same way on this. If you don't, you know, you can feel free to voice in the comment section non-toxically below. But yeah, I'm just saying, let's try to back this effort more. I talked to Ajax about it, High-Res Ajax, that is. And he said that he's going to talk to the devs more about it and see what they can do. I, you know, pitched my best argument for it. Maybe he'll even watch this video and see more of my best arguments for it. But yeah, it just helps us to be able to play more, you know, more diverse gods in this game, have a better overall experience for this game. There's no way to really straight up balance the mode itself. So let's limit the amount of OP shit that people can abuse in it, right? I think that's the best way to go about it, and I think that a lot of people do agree with that kind of method. So I hope you do too. I hope this is a good split. I hope we do see those 4 bans, or 5, maybe, probably 4. I think I stopped at 4 when I was talking to him. I was thinking about throwing in like or 5, you know. I did throw in what if the Bull Demon also did something to the Titan once you got rid of the Phoenix, though, you know, because that would be cool. But nah, we're just sticking for now. I'm sticking with the 4 bans. Back it if you want to. Let's do it. Thank you so much for watching.